Hi, are you an aspiring entrepreneur and you want to launch your own business, but the biggest challenge that you have at hand is that you don't have enough time to start thinking or planning about the business that you have always dreamt of launching? Then definitely watch this video, because here in this video I have put together 10 simple steps that you need to follow, one on each day, and the actions that you need to take on that day in order to get you started with your dream business launch. I'm Harvi Shah and I'm on a mission to help aspiring women entrepreneurs launch and grow their e-commerce business. With the current situation going on about the coronavirus panic, the entire country is on a standstill, and most of us we have stopped stepping out of our house and working from home, not going to the cinema halls or the malls or restaurants or grocery stores, and saving a lot of time. And I believe that instead of using this time binge watching the news and getting more panic attacks in terms of what's going on around, let's just consume the most important and necessary information every day to stay alert of what's happening around us, but then use this time in a very constructive way to think about something that we always wanted to achieve, but we always had less time at hand to start doing something about it. And if your priority was to start thinking about a business that you wanted to launch, this is the time that you should invest. When everything around you has shut down or slowed down, use this time to plan out what you want to do and which business you want to start working on and launching in the near future. So, what I have done is I have put together 10 steps, and I suggest that carry out one step on each day for the next 10 days and spend about 2 to 3 hours working on that particular step to start moving in the direction of launching your business. So, the first step that I recommend is to start with your market research. Research about the industry in which you want to launch your business. How big is that industry? What is the future growth potential of this industry? Which are the key customers of this industry that you want to target? Just start thinking and researching about all these aspects of the industry in which you want to operate, which will give you a better conviction that you are launching your business in the right industry, which has the right growth and the right opportunity for you to be a key player. Day 2 is your secondary research day. Once you know which kind of customers you want to target in your market, start researching about what are the key needs and problems of these customers whom you want to provide a solution to. There'll be a lot of secondary resources available like Google and company reports and a lot of blogs that you can research and then know what are the key problems and the key needs of your customer base. Day 3 is about primary research. Once you have enough information about the secondary research, create a Google form or some kind of a questionnaire and float it around the similar kind of customers who is a part of your target group, and start asking them questions about what validate your secondary research. Basically start asking them questions about, do you think this is a need, or do you think this is a problem, can this be a solution, if you get it what price would you pay, etc., so that you have first hand information about your target group. And the best way to start getting responses is, once you build that questionnaire, start posting it on your WhatsApp groups, friends and families, put it on your social media, and then you will see a few people respond to it. Don't be very shy of following up, asking people to please respond, because this will be very rich information that you will be getting, and that will definitely design the course of your action in the future. Day 4 is about the sourcing day. By this, what I mean is, if you are going to get into a product business, where are you going to source these products from? Are you going to manufacture them, or are you going to buy them from some other company or another manufacturer or a distributor? Start thinking about how will you source the product. And if it's going to be a service business, how are you going to source the skill of this particular business? Like, do you have the skill, or do you need a team, people or freelancers from whom you're going to get this particular skill so that you can build a service of that and start serving your customers. Day 5 is your day of pricing. You have to create a pricing model around all the necessary costs that will come your way in order to provide this solution to your customers. Fixed costs and all the variable costs. Fixed cost like the people cost, the infrastructure cost, and variable cost like the material cost, as in the product cost or the service cost at which you are going to get it, the packaging cost, the logistics cost, and there would be a lot of other costs involved for your specific industry. List down all of them. See what kind of profits are you going to make. So, what will be the selling price of these products or services, and what kind of profits are you going to make? Is this enough for you to sustain? Is the profit margin good enough to cover all your costs? Or once you do this, you realize that you're going to spend more and earn less, and you might want to rethink on the kind of products or services that you are going to get into. Day 6 is about the day of marketing. Now, from day 1, I'm sure you will not have the budgets to start advertising to get customers. So, the first, and I recommend the way to go forward is start doing organic marketing, and the best is social media marketing. So, what kind of marketing strategies are you going to implement to get this first set of customers? Day 7 is going to be about this day of your sales. By this, what I mean is which are the channels on which you're going to sell your products and services? Are you going to create a website of your own? Or are you going to join a marketplace wherein you are going to offer your products and services? Or you're just going to build an Instagram page or a Facebook shop and going to sell from that? What's the medium or the channel through which you're going to sell and reach out to your customers with your products and services? Day 8 is about the legal day. Which are the legal aspects that you need to consider? Do you need a license? What kind of legal structure are you going to put in place? Will it be a sole proprietor or a partnership or a private limited company? What kind of structure are you going to formulate? Just have some information about that. Do a research about these terms on the legal structure. There are a lot of free sources available on Google, so you have an understanding of what legal aspects you have to consider. What kind of licenses do you need? If you're going to get into a food business, food license will be a main thing that you should be aware about. If you're going to import or export your products, then you need to get into an IEC import export license and so on. Day 9 is about the business name. This I know is going to be very, very exciting because this is the day when you will start brainstorming on what kind of name or a brand name will you come up for your particular business. See what your competitors are using, what kind of, whether your business name is able to tell what's the nature of your business and what's the kind of business that it means for itself. What would be that name? Spending 2 to 3 hours brainstorming about the business name would really give you an edge. And the last day is your plan of action day. With whatever research that you have done in all the 9 areas that I spoke about, you will want to formulate a clear plan of action depending on the time that you have in your daily routine and go forward to research more. Please understand, I'm not saying 2 to 3 hours are enough for researching on a particular topic. This is just to get started. I believe the biggest resistance that we have when we want to do something is the resistance to start. And with this video and all these action steps for the next 10 days, my motive is to get you started on the journey of your business launch so that you start researching and start understanding about how to go about it. So the day 10 is to plan out your next course of action. By when will you launch this business? Which are the other areas that you need to research on? What more information do you need? What are the kind of vendors that you need to go and do a bit of research about your products and services, etc., etc. So remember, day 1 is market research, day 2 is secondary research, day 3 is primary research, day 4 is sourcing, day 5 is pricing, day 6 is marketing, day 7 is sales, day 8 is a legal day, day 9 is business name, and day 10 is plan of action. I believe that if you take a very structured approach and start with day 1 and follow this particular sequence of steps, you will be at some position and will have more conviction to start researching more on your business and plan its launch. With this said, I wish you all the best, and I'm also creating a WhatsApp group of people who really want to take a step forward and do this research for the next 10 days. So, this is a 10-day research challenge that I'm building for your business launch. And if you want to be a part of it, where I'm giving you step by step guidance every day for the next 10 days on how to go about the research activity, then join this group. The link to this WhatsApp group will be in the description box below, and I look forward to help you with all that I have learned in the last 5 years, and I hope it will be of high value to you. With this said, this is Harvi Shah signing off, and see you in my next video.